Hello everyone, welcome in. How y'all doing? What is today? Today is Thursday. It's been a long day. Um, appreciate y'all clicking on the video. Hope that you'll stick around to the end. Got a video I want to do. Kind of excited about doing this video. So, burning some Palo Santo to clear out the energy. This message is going to be for the viewers, the ones that view this video, subscribers. So go ahead and hit that like and subscribe button, so next time I come on, I want to do a subscriber energy read, It's like, I don't know how many videos, but this is the one video that I feel like is really gonna reach out and touch more people than the last ones did. Anyway, I'm not fixing to get into that right now. So, yeah. While this is burning, y'all, I got some downloads. I had to write them down because, my memory, ain't no spring chicken no more. So my memory's kind of shot. So there's a particular set of people in this collective that right now you got this feeling going on. I'm picking up this. You don't give a fuck. You just don't give a fuck, period. You just been having that attitude of not giving a fuck. Well, let me help you out. Let me clean that up for you. Help you clean it up. Breathe it in. Breathe it in. Yes. By the way, I will never reach out to anyone on any social platform. Email. I will never contact you for future references. Okay? Anyway, you just don't give a fuck. That's the vibe. That's the energy that's been in my energy, that I've been picking up all around me. Period. You just don't give a fuck. But you really do, but you just don't give a fuck about what anybody else has to think. You just, the drama, whatever is coming your way, you just like, you don't react how you used to about it. So yeah, you just don't give a fuck. I'm proud of you because I don't either. And a story that I was walking from the store the other day and minding my business, getting some air, enjoying the sunlight. And then this dog just hit the corner. Well, first it was the cats. It was two cats. This dog was chasing these cats. And it's scary because, I'm always in my head knowing you just don't expect no shit like that because they came around that corner like NASCAR, just whew. So it scared me, I watched them, excuse me. And then the cats got away, so the dog turned around and he looked at me and started charging me. So I'm like, get back. And he wouldn't listen. So I was like, get the fuck back. You know what I'm saying? He stopped and then he looked at me and he took off and went that way. And I was like, yeah, so dogs, cats might be significant. The chasing thing, them chasing you, you might have a lot of people that's chasing you all up with your damn energy. And it's just like, you just so overstimulated. You don't give a fuck no more. You're just like, and they might be feeling some type of way, y'all. I'm picking that up too. So, but you're gonna stand on business. I got some people out here in this video, this collective that I got listening to this video right now, getting these messages. You standing on business. You standing on business. You setting your boundaries. Okay. Another download that I got. You might be seeing 1444, the 144,000. You are a part of the chosen. Ancestors are letting you know people that are awakening need you. So there is a set of people here that know that they're chosen, and this is confirmation that you are, especially if you've been seeing 1444. Okay, let's see, what's the other one? Another one I was picking up was they wish they never doubted you. Yeah, they're gonna wish that they never doubted you. You got some people in your energy just doubting you, that don't think you're gonna go too far, or you're not really just gonna do what you say you're gonna do. Because you moving at your own pace and you keeping quiet about the situation. You're not really telling your right hand what your left hand doing, or vice versa, whatever the case may be. You're not doing none of that. Just keeping your mouth shut, moving in silence. Spirit says slow and steady wins the race. We do not live in a virtual world. So, you know, if you know, you know. Okay. Moon and Venus, that might be significant for somebody that's watching right now. And another one that I got, true alchemy power is knowing that there is nothing anyone could ever do to you that won't catalyze your growth. Okay, I don't think that was a download, I ain't gonna lie. I think I got that from somebody else, but I really resonated with it and it stuck with me, so somebody else need to hear that. North Node, South Node. The viewers that are watching this video right now, you're on your way to the North Node. You know, not really too much in your South Node, but you're on your way. But the majority is, if you're watching this video right now, you are a part. I mean, not a part. You are in your North Node. Congratulations. Takes a lot. It takes a lot to get there. It ain't easy. You got, you know, if you know, you know. I'm not even finna get into it. So let me put this to the side. We're gonna jump into this reading. Oh, these numbers, if you have been seeing these numbers, 88, 44, 444, 111, 1444, or 1111. Yes, there is a message for you here. So stick around. If not, if you get bored, I'm not gonna mad. I'm gonna call in spirit. I already did my prayers before I started this. I already shuffled the cards real good. Just do it one more time. But first, I'm gonna use this deck right here. I just got it. It's the AKASHIC Records. I'm really excited I like this book, AKASHIC Records. So if you know anything about AKASHIC Records, I'm pretty sure, you know, you in your North Node. If you're in your North Node, you know about the AKASHIC Records. Again, if you know, you know. So I'm going to use the Celtic Cross 10 card pool, and the first card is the present situation, the energy or obstacles that you face right now. Gotta get it out of here. Just one card. I'm going to use the Kipperish, Kipperish and Nordic Light or Little Deck. It's called a Little Deck. I really like that deck from Nordic Light. She's one of my favorite. No, she is my favorite spiritual teacher. Nordic Light. She has her own decks, oracle decks. Okay, so I got one right there. So the immediate challenge, I'm gonna use the Kipperish. The energy that is blocking you or influencing your situation. Once I get all these dealt out, y'all, then I'm gonna just flip them over and we're gonna go from there. Okay? Thank you for being patient with me. Immediate challenge. The energy that is blocking or influencing your situation. Okay. That one came out. Get two more. One more. One more, please. Thank you. All right. So, root cause, the foundation, unconscious energies that your situation is based on. The one I just pulled is recent past, what you have just left behind or that affects your present situation. Now we're going to get a message from above, and what I want to use for that one is just got this one in, believe in your own magic. I don't know if this is going to be backwards, y'all. I hope not. I don't know. I'm just using the phone. But anyway, Oracle deck by Amanda Lovelace. I like these cards. All right, so a message from above. Information from your higher self regarding the situation. Can also be signs from your spirit guides or the universe. Just one spirit. Okay. So then we're gonna go into this one right here, Nordic Light. Her cards are really small. I have big hands too. Anyway, so immediate future, likely events that lie ahead of you. immediate future, like the events that lie just ahead of you. The next one's your thoughts and feelings. Ask yourself, how are you feeling about the matter at hand? And I'll recite these again. And then other people's thoughts and feelings. How others' opinions influence the situation. That's card number 8. Okay, number 9, your hopes or fears. What you hope or fear out of the situation. And the last one, y'all, we're gonna get that answer from Archangel Michael. Potential outcome, likely outcome of this entire situation. Just one card. Archangel Michael, come through. What do the viewers of this video need to know? The collective. Y'all, this video will be timeless. There's no date, no time frame on it, or whatever. I just know I'm recording here on, what is today? The 8th? Yes, the 8th. January the 8th. 2026. All right, one card. Archangel Michael. All right, I'm just gonna pick that one. All right, y'all, let's get into it. Probably gonna have to read the book on the AKASHIC records. I'm still learning these cards and the one to believe in your magic. So first, what we got right now. Again, present situation, the energy or obstacles you face right now. Sacral chakra, number 33. All right, let's read that. Promise to God, I flipped right to it. Can y'all see that? Wait a minute. I don't want y'all to think I'm fibbing. But no, for real. I do this a lot. Like, it's amazing how I flip the main energy of the reading. And then when I go to open up the book, not all the time, but a majority of the time, I go straight to it. Anyway, let's get into it. Within us all is a nurturing energy of creation. This space connects to our feminine power of kindness and creation. Review the AKASHIC records connected to nurturing and creating a safe space. Create comfort and time out for yourself or another. Work with colors of orange and peach. Your sacral chakra needs healing energy. Observe supportive relationships. Review those that challenge or feed upon your energy. Release addictions or forces that do not serve your highest good. Release the energies of the past, intimate connections and relationships. Their AKASHIC records are still connected. Dissolve the energy cords from within you. Felt. Anyway, so yeah, that sacral chakra, it's all about creation. You know, sometimes when you got other people's energies or situations or whatever, any energy is energy, everything is energy. Whenever you got too much stuff that has not been released from you, that you have not cut the cord from you, and you know, people that still latched on and sucking your energy out, or you know, it's just draining you and you don't even know about it. But anyway, we're not gonna get into that. But it's just basically telling you to go, excuse me, go in and cut them cords. You know, we're dealing with AKASHIC records, so I'm feeling the energy that I'm picking up is a group of people that are tapped in. They have done the work. You have really done the work. I'm proud of you because it's not easy. Like I said before, it's not easy. Cut them cords. Create a comfort, safe space for yourself. A time out. Take care of you. Nurture your sexual health. You know what I'm saying? Like, sexual energy, not health. Well, I guess it's the same thing. But anyway, it's like, you know, just cleaning up that sacral, because that's where your creation comes from. And sometimes when that's blocked or it needs some healing, you'll have a blockage. You know, I know firsthand, you know. So I understand. And observe supportive relationships. Review those that challenge or feed upon your energy. If you got to be at this point. What I'm picking on. You have to be around people that's like-minded. That that y'all can have intellectual conversations. Same frequencies. Anything else is gonna really throw you off. So sometimes you gotta let people go that you don't vibe with, and it's not nothing personal, it's spiritual, you know what I'm saying? So if you know, you know. Just go ahead and just do that little cleanup. Just do a little healing. I feel like that's what they're saying. All right. So what's next? Immediate challenge. The energy that is blocking or influencing this situation. Starseed. Number 8. Saying starseed. The challenge is, I don't think it's blocking. I feel like having to or needing to go in and do some healing on your sacral chakra. Not nothing major, because you're doing good. You resonating with the AKASHIC records. You are a starseed for sure. I am talking to a set of people. I just said you're tapped in. You are a starseed. You tapped in. You tuned in, and right now it's just saying basically what I just said. Go in and clean that up. Create a safe space. That's what I'm hearing. That's what I'm feeling. The root cause, the foundation, or unconscious energies I'm sorry, y'all. Hold on. The foundation or unconscious energies that your situation is based upon. You got a karmic femme in your energy. This is a karmic woman. Thoughts. Recent past. What have you just left behind that affects your present situation? What you have left behind is your thoughts. Being up in your head. Just being up in your head and not being able to discern what your higher self is trying to tell you, and you left that behind. You gotta leave that behind. You're the starseed. Your first card was sacral chakra. It's just telling you need a little bit of healing on that. You left them thoughts behind, them bad thoughts of overthinking and just unhealthy stuff. Because what you focus on grows. Where your energy flows, that's where it goes. So number 6. No, I'm getting ahead of myself, y'all. The next card is gonna be the Believe in Your Own Magic. Message from above. This is the information from your higher self regarding the situation. This can also be signs from your spirit guides or the universe. Feather. Think first before you judge. Okay. Think first before you judge. It's number 26. Thoughts. Karmic family. 26. Feather. Did you commit to lifting up one of your sisters only to drop them down into your blaze? Examine the situation. Is your judgment justified, or is society tricking you into your stance? After all, it does have a habit of making you believe that other girls are in competition and they must behave perfectly at all times. Step back and take time to figure out it's not always clear at first, instead of acting rashly. So your spirit guides are just telling you to take a step back, as far as it was saying, examine your relationships. When it was saying that in the sacral chakra card, examine your relationships. You might have somebody around you that you actually lifting up, you're giving guidance, but just spirit wants to make sure that you know to think before you judge. Always think, because you never know who you're entertaining, is what I'm hearing. You don't know if that person is an angel or if that person was sent to you for a test. You know what I'm saying? So just be kind to others, especially when you're lifting somebody up. You know, everybody's not going to react the same whenever you're trying to lift them up or giving them words of encouragement, because, you know, being a star seed, you're here to help heal people. I know I am. I know I'm an activator. I'm an energy reader and an activator, so I know I'm a star seed. So I feel this too. You never know what they're going through. No, people will only tell you what they want you to hear. So sometimes you just got to sit back and think, but don't overthink. Don't get in your head about it, because you know, being a star seed, you know what your intuition is, and for those who don't, the intuition is that feeling and that voice inside of you that's not confusing. That just, when you, I want to say, hear it, it's just you just do it. You don't question it. That is your intuition. When you got to go back, when you start going back and forth and thinking, oh, no, that's your ego. So that ain't what that is. Okay, immediate future. Likely events that lie just ahead of you. 11th house, groups, the star and the fool. You are loved and supported. Friends, groups, organization, humanity, social media, hopes, wishes, goals, joy, money gain, aspirations, and true inner purpose. Yes. This is all, it's all coming together. Number 7, thoughts and feelings. Ask yourself, how are you feeling about this matter? Spirit says the wheel of fortune, lucky you. Growth, expansion, abundance, faith, hope, mercy, blessing, generosity, positivity, honor, humor, good luck, blind optimism. Wheel of fortune. So the wheels are turning. The wheels are going to turn. You are loved and supported. You are loved and supported. And what did it say? Lucky you. The wheel of fortune. The next one is other people's thoughts and feelings. How others' opinions influence the situation. 8th house, transformation, death and judgment. Oh, death and rebirth. I like this though. Hear me out. Baggage, trauma, metamorphosis, endings. Magic, mystery, occult, sex, underworld, crisis, other people's money, inheritance. So basically, you're going through a death and transformation as far as releasing any toxic, anything that don't align. Just let's put it out there. Just put it like that. Anything that doesn't align is becoming a death to that. You're having a rebirth, and by you doing this, death and not death, judgment. Other people's feelings. So basically, you have called judgment. Let's just put it to you that way. You have called judgment. Going in, having this transformation, releasing all the baggage and trauma and metamorphosis, and you know, all the stuff I just called off, just death. All the negative, anything negative. If it's not about God, if it don't feel good, it's not aligned, you know, etc. These people's opinions, they don't matter, because you know you're loved and supported. You're a star seed, you know. This is really nice. I really like this. Death and judgment. I've never felt good about death and judgment when I pull that card. Okay, so the next card is hopes or fears. What you hope or fear out of the situation. Master Saint Germain, the Raven. Seeing through the illusion. Energy awareness, alchemist, gifts, powerful transmuter, fearless, the seer, truth seeker, the very spiritual one. What's up? I like that. Ravens might be significant. Messages might be bringing in. Master Saint Germain is with you, and it's going to bring in some messages. Or there's something that's going to be made aware. You're going to see through whatever illusion that obviously this karmic film or just karmic people period. I don't feel like it's just a karmic fam. I feel like it's just karmic individuals. Male or female, it don't matter. It's just a lot of them that had you up in your head, you know, in your thoughts, you know, doubting your creations. That's why it's so important to go in and do that healing on your sacral chakra, because you are the star seed. You are the star seed. You know, watch how you treat people, especially the ones you're trying to bring up. You don't ever bring somebody up to kick them, you know, when they're feeling down. You know, if you feel a calling to help somebody, you got to help them. You don't, you know, give up on them. But then again, don't be coddling nobody either. Don't be holding their hands. We grown. We're not going to be babysitting. But you know what I mean. You are loved and supported, obviously. Lucky you, Wheel of Fortune. So you got the Star, the Fool, the Wheel of Fortune, Death and Judgment, and Master Saint Germain. I mean, that's all I needed to hear. But the potential outcome, likely outcome of the entire situation, Archangel Michael says, recognize the signs from above. Angels are sending you messages now, but you are too distracted to notice. Stay alert and open to divine guidance. I just said that about the Raven. By getting some messages, listen for the signs, y'all. Everything is a sign. In this right here, in this card, it has a feather. It has 444. That's all. The dove, the coin, and the butterfly. This is all about transformation, protection, and messages. All right. So I'm going to read that out of this book, since it is Archangel Michael. Recognize the signs from above. And that's number 20. So we got 26 out here twice. Yep. So that one, recognize the signs from above, and this believe in your own magic. Both of these cards are number 26. Also, number 33, number 53, number 96, and number 16. January the 6th, May the 3rd, and September the 6th might be significant. All right, so let me read this to y'all real quick so we can close this out. Here, excuse me, here's a curious thing that you souls do while having a human experience. Okay. You ask for signs from the guardian angels, from the divine, or from me, and then allow life to distract you from seeing them. It's akin to being asleep at the wheel. It's very important to stay alert to all the messages from the universe, you receive, especially if you're asking for guidance. Place notices around your home, work, or in the vehicle that say, stay awake, to remind you, be in the moment every day. You know that the more you pay attention to your life, watchful for signs and synchronicities, the more of them you will see. Some of the symbols most closely associated with angelic realm are feathers, many colors, coins on the ground, white butterflies or moths, the numbers 4 or 444, rainbows, doves, or images of angels, ourselves. Train your eye to watch for these in your life. Set the intentions that if you see any of these signs or experience something exciting out the blue, you will come out of the trance of the daily life. Wake up and then process what you're thinking about when you snapped out of your thoughts. Thoughts, huh, y'all? Thoughts. Okay, where we at? Your surroundings will contain valuable angelic clues about what you should focus on. As you become more and more aware of the messages you are continually, y'all, they don't want me to say this. As you become more and more aware of all the messages you continually being sent. They messed it up. Anyway, moving on. You will find that they help all in, wait a minute, see, no, we're not gonna do this. Now let's try this again. As you become more and more aware of all the messages you are continually being sent, you will find that they will help you in all aspects of your daily life on earth. Jesus. Okay. Basically, just pay attention to the signs, you know. When you're constantly being distracted and staying in drama and blah, 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 you know, you're not going to see them. But then when you're trying to focus, you might have the situation where you're even more distracted. People will come rush you and it's a challenge. But just balance that shit out, man. Just balance it out. Recognize the signs from above. You will be getting some messages. Going through this death and rebirth, you know, you're releasing the baggage and the trauma and just, you know, all that negative crap, because you are loved and supported. You have people around that look up to you, so make sure you don't kick them when they're down. Watch your thoughts, because that's also what it was saying in the Archangel Michael card that I closed out with, y'all. You know, and whoever this karmic fam is, you know who it is. Being a starseed, your intuition is on point, your discernment is on point. You know, just don't let her or him have you in your thoughts. Anyway, I'm gonna close out one more card. Angels of Abundance. See what they got to say. If this resonated, this is I'm gonna get better. Just been really tired. You know, I work at Amazon and just went through peaks. So if you know, you know. If you ever worked at Amazon, you know what that's like. Anyway, if any of this resonated with y'all, just hit the like, share. If you want to comment. That's cool. Let me know where you're from. Okay, 2 cards flipped over, y'all. So detox your friendship. That karmic fam that just showed up, huh? Your abundance flow is being affected by the people with whom you're spending time with. So be discerning about your associations and relationships. Choose to be with people who are inspiring and generous and supportive. I just said that in the beginning of the in the beginning of the read, y'all. Your mind, let me see. I wonder if you can say it. Detox your friendships. Unlimited ideas. Your mind is one of God's infinite minds. Therefore, you have complete access to unlimited ideas guaranteed to bring blessings. All you need to do is take divinely guided action to allow these ideas to come into fruition. Period. Sacral chakra. Remember? I mean, not sacral. Yeah, the AKASHIC records. I'm sorry. The AKASHIC records. Yes. The AKASHIC records. You have unlimited, and I keep on wanting to say unlimited, but you have infinite. You have infinite information. Complete access to unlimited ideas guaranteed to bring blessings, y'all. That was that. I get up out of here. Like I said, if it resonated, if you found anything in here, you know, if it didn't, that's cool. If you know somebody that need to hear it, you know, share it with them. If not, no big deal. Anyway, until next time, y'all, I appreciate y'all. I love y'all. Please consider joining my soul tribe. You know, I'm just beginning this out, you know, brand new, starting from the bottom. Now I'm here. It's only up from here. So until the next video, y'all stay blessed. Watch out for them signs. Watch out. Tune everybody out if you got to. All right? Peace.